Preston Welch. And for the Mustangs, Jace Shiny. In the 106 class. Josh Conway, and for the Mustangs, Cal Robbins. Next, in the 120 class, wrestling for the Chieftains, Truman Kohler, and for the Mustangs, Solomon Aller-Heiligen. Next, in the 126, wrestling for the Chieftains, Garrett Grice, and for the Mustangs, Braden Harris. In the 132 class, wrestling for the Chieftains is Daniel DeRozier, and for the Mustangs, Brandon McWhirth. In the 138 class, wrestling for the Chieftains, Kaylin Hester, and for the Mustangs, Max Patton. In the 145 class, Bellevue East is open, and for the Mustangs, Peyton Mink. In the 152 class, wrestling for the Chieftains, Dalton Phil Bright, and for the Mustangs, Tony Wren. In the 160 class, for the Chieftains, James Larson, and for the Mustangs, Guillermo Espinoza. In the 170 class, wrestling for Bellevue East, Colin Munzenberger, and for the Mustangs, Brian Petrie. And in the 182, wrestling for Bellevue East, Ashton Evans, and for the Mustangs, Luke Nye. Leading off, it's the 195 class. Wrestling for Bellevue East, Raiden Thompson, and for the Mustangs, John Kelly.
Starting off at 195 pounds, we have John Keller from Millard North, Raiden Thompson from Bellevue East. Keller with a quick 2 points. Minute 35 left in the first period. Riding tough on top. Trying to run the butcher. got him turning, starting to count back points. Back points being counted. He's got him pretty flat. There's the fall. 58 seconds left in the first period. John Keller with the pin. Millard North leads 6-0.
John Keller with the pin for the Mustangs. Next up, the 220 class, wrestling for the Chieftains, Dylan Hayes, and for the Mustangs, Chris Shiny.
So at 220 we have Chris Shiny from Millard North and Dylan Hayes from Bellevue East. Both wrestlers kind of working a little bit of upper body, feeling each other out a little bit. Shiny with a nice counter shot off a snap. Goes up 2-0. They go out of bounds with 44 seconds left in the first period. Hayes tried to snap him down, and he kind of used his momentum to get in on a low single and just didn't let him get out of it. Shiny turns him a little bit. He's got to be careful here. Probably give up one, not two here. Give up one, not two. Hayes trying to spin around. There's the reversal. Tied 2-2 with 22 seconds left in the first period. Hayes trying to lock up a cradle. He's got it locked up. Tilts Shiny over. Back points being counted. And there's the end of the first period. Hayes gets 3 back points to finish the first period, goes up 5-2. Bellevue East choice, he defers. Shiny chooses down to start the second period. Shiny gets up to his base quickly. Trying to get his hips away. Hayes has still got the front headlock. Really close to get, there we go, there's the escape. Score is now 5-3, minute 40 left in the second period. Hayes really likes to work that head. Shiny gets in, kind of on a single here, be careful. Hayes tried to roll through and he caught him. Gets 2, score is tied 5-5. Shiny did a nice job of not rolling through with that. Trying to run a half. He's gonna run it pretty hard. He's gotta get out to the side. There it is, he's gonna get back points here. If he can get chest to chest. There's the fall. Millard North gets another 6 points to the team score, so it's now up 12-0.
Next up, the 285 class, wrestling.
That's a good job by Shiny to stay calm after a first period where he got put on his back for a little bit. Comes back, gets the fall. Good win by Shiny. At 285, we have Jace Shiny from Millard North and Preston Welch from Bellevue East. I believe both of these guys are ranked. Shiny, I think I had ranked at number 7 in the state, and Welch at number 3. Both guys kind of hanging on the head here. Both guys really like an upper body. Welch is trying to get double underhooks. They go out of bounds. Looks like Welch really likes to work upper body. Both guys kind of pummeling, getting inside position here. Shiny's got the left underhook, trying to work inside with the right arm. Welch not letting him. Again, just pummel drill here, basically. Welch trying to get the left underhook. And we'll end the first period scoreless. It's Millard North's choice. They defer. Welch from Bellevue East is going to choose down to start the second period. Shiny doing a good job of controlling the hips. Welch is trying to roll a little bit. Got that near arm roll, side roll. 2 for reversal. Welch is up 2-0 in the second period. Shiny working up to his base. Really working hard on the bottom. He's got to get his hips out. Welch does a good job of tripping him back to the mat. Welch has a little bit of an arm turk here. Shiny's got to get on his stomach, get flat. Hard crossface by Welch. Gets out of the turk. Good job of getting to his base. Welch really wrestling tough on top here. Trying to work a half. .22 seconds in the second period. Stall warning on Millard North. Gives Millard North 1 point for, I believe, unnecessary roughness. Welch starts with an optional start, but then takes him back down. Shiny with a good sit out up to his feet, gets turned around, gets one for the escape. Scores tied 2-2. Start of the third period. Wrestlers go out of bounds. Third period's going to come down to conditioning here. Who's in better shape early in the season? Who wants it more? Welch got double underhooks, really push in. Shiny gets called for stalling again. That's a point for Welch. Boy, I don't know about that. When you're pushing with double unders, to me, that's not a whole lot of offense. That's a tough call. Shiny just needs to circle in on the edge here. Shiny's got to set up his offense here. He's down 1 point, 30 seconds left. Set up a takedown here. Little half shot there, didn't reach with both arms. Now he reaches with both arms. Welch spins around for two though. It's good defense by Welch, good short offense. Match will end 5-2, so a decision by Welch from Bellevue East takes the score 12-3. Millard North in the lead.
Welch with the decision. Next up, in the 106 class, wrestling for the Chieftains, Alex Espinoza, and for the Mustangs, Tanner Clanton.
Up at 106, Tanner Clanton from Millard North, Alex Espinoza from Bellevue East. Clanton with a nice throw by. Working hard on top already, running that butcher. He's got to get out in front. There he goes, got him on his back. Espinoza does a nice job of rolling through. Clanton working really hard on top here. Working for that wrist control. Working a half now. Get out to the side and run it really hard here. Espinoza doing a good job of fighting off, but gets rolled to his back. He's got this pretty tight here, chest to chest. He's got to settle in a little bit. Get that right shoulder down. There's the fall. Millard North goes up 18-3. 1:06 left in the first period. Really like the way Clanton came out in the first period. When he got on top, he went to work right away. Didn't give Espinoza a chance to get his base under him and get his breath.
Robbins.
At 113, we have Cam Robbins from Millard North and Josh Conway from Bellevue East. Robbins with a little half shot attempt there. Doesn't clear his right arm though. He leaves his arm back. Does a nice job of fending off that counter shot by Conway. Robbins kind of reached with his left arm, but he left his right arm back. There's a nice little shot by Robbins. Switches to a double, head outside. Conway doing a really nice job of defending, and Robbins takes him right to his back, starts running a half right away. Be patient here, settle back. He's got this real tight. Settle in chest to chest, get his arm up off the mat, get his elbow up. There you go, settles down. There's the fall. 1:07 left in the first period. Robbins gets the fall. That bumps the team score 24-3, Millard North.
Next up, in the 120 class, wrestling for the Chieftains, Truman Kohler, and for the Mustangs.
Truman Kohler up at 120 pounds for Bellevue East. Solomon Aller Helgen for Millard North. Solomon ranked 8th in the state, I believe. Team score is 24-3, Millard North. We're now at the 120-pound weight class. So far, Millard North doing a really good job on top, getting a takedown early in the first period, and then starting to work hard right away. Solomon working front offense, nice go behind. Working wrist control, Solomon lets him back up. Looks like he wants to work on his offense here. Solomon with a snap and go behind. Kohler tries to sit out. Solomon controls the hips nicely. Solomon working for wrist control, trying to pull an arm back. Working an arm bar on that side, ran it real hard. He's got to hop back over, settle in chest to chest here, pull the head up. He's got this tight, 57 seconds left. Kohler rolls through, gets 2 back points, scores now 6-1. Solomon's gonna let him up, work on his neutral offense. Solomon with a nice snap again and a go behind. Got an arm bar tight on the right side here. Double arm bar. Switches off to a single arm bar. Trying to settle in here. He's got him pretty flat. Kohler trying to fight off his back. Solomon settling in here. He's got to get his head up off the mat. There, he's picking his head up off the mat. Gonna end up with 3 back points there to make the score 11-2 after the first period. Solomon with a nice high crotch shot, finishes right away. Score is now 13-2. Gets 3 back points there. He's got this headlock pretty tight. Trying to go for the fall here. There's the fall. Minute 20 left in the second period. That puts the Mustangs up 30-3. I liked how Solomon was working on his offense a little bit. Braden Harris at 126 pounds for Millard North. Garrett Grice, the #1 ranked wrestler in the state for Bellevue East. Grice with a nice single leg, trying to finish on the edge here, lifts and dumps right away. Goes up 2-0. Grice with another double leg attempt there. Finishes, puts the score at 4-1. They go out of bounds. Grice intentionally releases, scores now 4-2. Double leg attempt by Grice, finishes right away. Harris trying to get up and gets the escape here. Scores 6-3. Minute 12 left in the first period. Grice working a little bit of upper body as the underhook switches to a single and dumps right away. Scores now 8-3. In on another single, lifts. Finishes for a 2-point takedown here, up 10-4, 45 seconds left, lets him go again. Oh boy, I wouldn't call that 2 yet, but gave him the 2-point takedown. Scores 12-5. There, that's 2 for sure. Going into the second period, the score is 12-5. Garrett from Bellevue East leads Harris from Millard North. Grice in on a single, finishes for 2 points, scores 14-6, lets Harris back up. Finishes another 2-point takedown, scores 16-7. Grice with a nice ankle pick. Harris escapes for a score of 18-9. Minute 7 left in the second period. Grice in on another low single. Picks up the leg. Finishes for 2 points. 20-9, 56 seconds left. Grice with the fall, 49 seconds left in the second period. Caught him with the cow catcher. team score is now 30-9. Millard North leads. Brandon McWirt at 132 pounds for Millard North, and Daniel DeRosier, number 3 rated wrestler in the state for Bellevue East. DeRosier gets in on a shot right away, gets a 2-point takedown. It's got McWirt on his back and gets the fall 8 seconds into the first period. Mustangs have Max Patton at 138 pounds. Kalen Hester, the number 3. Millard North's actually going to go open at 138 pounds, so Hester's going to get a forfeit. It's going to bring the score to 30-21. Millard North leading. Peyton Mink at 145 pounds. Bellevue East is going to be open. So a forfeit. Peyton gets 6 points, so the Mustangs now lead 36-21.
Next up, the 152 class, wrestling for Bell East, Dalton, Millard, and for the Mustangs, Tony Wren.
Tony Wren at 152 pounds for Millard North. Dalton Flibat for Bellevue East, the number 8 rated wrestler in the state. Both wrestlers looking to set up their offense here early in the first period. Labode gets in and a nice shot, finishes on the edge there, goes up 2-0. Wren working up to his base. They go out of bounds and go back to the center. Minute 18 left in the first period. Labode puts the leg in. Wren does a good job of getting him on his hip. Working a crossbody right here on top, tough on top. Trying to get that far arm. As the turret gets him actually turned over. Getting back points counted here. Tries to adjust on top. Labode goes up 5-0. 15 seconds left in the first period. Wren trying to work up to his base here. First period will end. Bellevue East leading 5-0. Labode with the quick escape. Both wrestlers working a little bit of upper body here. Flabody trying to get underhooks. Switches off to a low single, can't get it. Flabody with a double leg attempt, switches off to a single. Still has his head inside, but a nice trip. Goes up 8-0. Running an arm bar. Ren gets up to his feet, gets the escape, 8-1, 45 seconds left in the second period. Flabody in on a single leg attempt. 17 seconds left here. Ren's got to get his hips back up, start sprawling. Pops his head out for a 2-point takedown with 3 seconds left. Score is now 10-1. Start of the third period. Ren with a half shot attempt. Flabody fends it off. In on a shot of his own. Ren working that front headlock. Needs a snap down. Working on that leg. There it is. 2-point takedown. 10-3. He's either got to work on some pinning combinations here or maybe let him up, take him down one more time. Looks like he's going to try to turn him here. Working the crossface, trying to get wrist control here. 45 seconds in the third period. Trying to keep him down. Wrestlers are going to go out of bounds here. So the debate here is, do you let him up, try to go upper body and throw, or do you try to get a pinning combination? Flabody looks a little tired. Flabody with a nice sit out, switch attempt. One escape. Score is now 11-3. Ren's got to start working some upper body. He's got to go feet to back here. Stall warning on Flabody. 3 seconds left in the period. Score is going to end 11-3, which is a major decision. That's going to bump the score to 36-25. Millard North leading the duel.
Fill him out with a major decision. Next up, the 160 class, wrestling for the Chieftains, James Larson.
Looks like James Larson for Bellevue East at 160 pounds. Guillermo Espinoza at 160 pounds from Millard North, rated number 4 in the state. Stall warning on Bellevue East. Espinoza in on a single leg and finishes right away, goes up 2-0. Good finish by Guillermo. Trying to control the hips on top. Trying to get an arm bar on that left side. Larson doing a good job of fending that off. Espinoza trying to get wrist control. Larson up to his feet. Trying to get a reversal here, in on his own single leg. Espinoza sprawling. Looks like we're going to get locked hands here. Espinoza thought he had given up an escape, locked his hands. Score's now 2-1. Caution on Espinoza. Flinched a little bit before the whistle. Larson with a good job of standing up. When Larson stands up, he immediately goes to that switch, does a nice job of getting on the leg. Espinoza sprawls and gets out of that, working on the maybe a near side cradle attempt here by Espinoza. Larson gets his head back up. 10 seconds left. Period's gonna end 2-1. Go to the second period. Bellevue East choice. They defer. Espinoza from Millard North chooses to take down at the start of the second period. Guillermo getting up to his feet. Larson trying to put a leg in. Potentially dangerous called. Both wrestlers up on the feet. You put your leg in and get your both feet up off the mat. It's potentially dangerous in high school wrestling. Guillermo again off the whistle trying to get up. Larson puts his leg in. Guillermo catches the leg on the inside here. Got to pull that in, get Larson's hip on the ground, or submarine his head underneath that leg maybe. He's got his hip on the ground, got Larson's hip on the ground. Larson trying to sprawl. He's got it there, he's gonna submarine, that's good. Yep, pushes through, he's gotta elevate the leg. Elevate the leg, get his head up now, yep. Good job by Guillermo getting his head up here. Be calm. Not really sure what potentially dangerous is called there. Not sure if a knee was being turned an awkward way. Larson trying for a cradle, puts the leg back in. Guillermo's got to work to get hand control and get his hips away. Larson does a nice job of tripping him back to the mat. Guillermo gets up to his feet, trying to get hand control, get his hips out, gets one escape there. Did a really good job that time of getting his hips out. He was working on hand control. Got his hips away and got the 1 point escape here. 30 seconds left in the second period. Guillermo in on a single, 20 seconds left in the second period. Lifts up the leg. Ends up grabbing the other far leg for a double leg takedown. Goes up 5-1, 11 seconds left. Coaches are telling him to keep him down. Third period's going to start with Espinoza up 5-1. Bellevue East choice. Larson chooses down. See if Espinoza tries to ride him a little bit here. Espinoza's got Larson flat on the mat, trying to get wrist control. Larson working up to his feet, working on that switch. Both wrestlers go out of bounds. Larson, again, when he steps up to his feet, he's immediately looking for that switch. Minute 20 left in the third period. 160-pound weight class. Millard North leading 5-1 in the match and 36-25 in the duel. Guillermo doing a good job of keeping Larson flat on the mat. He's got good wrist control. Larson trying to work up. Both wrestlers are called out of bounds here. Go back to the center. 39 seconds left in the third period. Espinoza's up 5-1. Larson gets up to his feet. Espinoza trying for a little cheap tilt here. Got to be careful to keep his hips up here. Larson gets a leg. Espinoza did a good job of getting his leg back here. He's got an arm bar on his left side. Trying to run that arm bar. Larson doing a good job of getting his shoulder down on the mat. Espinoza's running that really hard. Third period ends. Espinoza's going to win 5-1. That's going to take the team score to 39-25. Millard North is leading the duel with one match to go. Oh, 2 matches to go, I'm sorry. Colin Mutzenberger from Bellevue East. Brian Petrie from Millard North at 170 pounds. Minute 30 left in the first period. Bellevue East with a double leg attempt on the edge there. Both wrestlers go out of bounds. Bellevue East down in the low single. He's going to get a 2-point takedown here with 45 seconds left to go in the first period. Petrie trying to work up to his base. Mutzenberger's trying to get wrist control on top. Petrie getting up to his base, trying to get hand control. Mutzenberger doing a good job of controlling the hips. Start of the second period here. Mutzenberger's up 2-0. Mustangs choose to start the second period down. Petrie trying to get some hand control here, get his base underneath him. Petrie needs to get his leg away, start sprawling. Mutzenberger still got the leg, hasn't got the escape yet here. Petrie's got to keep sprawling, got to break the grip on that. He's got to reach back and break that grip. Keep sprawling, reach back and break that grip with his left hand. There he goes, reach back. He's got to pull it right at the grip. Mutzenberger did a really good job of holding that. Mutzenberger tries for a cradle. Petrie gets his head up and gets the escape here. Down 2-1, minute left in the second period. Tries to get in on a shot right away. Mutzenberger working the short offense, front headlock. Petrie gets in on a low ankle pick. Gets the 2-point takedown. 30 seconds left in the second period. Scores 4-1. Petrie trying to get a little switch reversal action. He's got Mutzenberger on his hip. If he can hip over, he's got to jump over that far leg. He's got to be careful not to give up back points here, but he's got Mutzenberger in a bad spot here. Period's gonna end. Mutzenberger up 4-1. Bellevue East choice chooses to go down. So do you try to ride here and turn, or do you let him up, get on your offense? Looks like he's trying to, coach is telling him maybe decide if you think you can turn him, and if you can't, let him up. Mutzenberger with a quick sit out. Looks like Mutzenberger is pretty content being on bottom here. I think you debate letting him go here and getting on your offense. I think Mutzenberger is just going to sit on the bottom. Mutzenberger with the escape. Petrie's got to get on his offense here with a snap down on the edge. He's got to keep him in bounds. Mutzenberger trying to scoot out. Petrie keep attacking here, can get a stall call. He needs to get an early stall call, show that he's trying to get a takedown. Mutzenberger gets in on a shot. Petrie sprawling hard, needs to break the grip. Reach back and break the grip. Quick stalemate call, minute 10 left in the third period. Petrie's got to get on his offense right away here. Double leg attempt by Mutzenberger. Gets a 2-point takedown. Petrie trying to stand up, gets hand control. He's got to get his hips back here. He's got to spin around for 2. Gets 1. Score is 7-2, 40 seconds left. He needs to get a takedown here. He's working that. Needs to spin behind and get 2. Trying to work the head. There's 2. Needs to get on some kind of pinning combination here. Mutzenberger with the escape. Score is 8-4, 15 seconds left in the 3rd period. Petrie doing his best to try to get another takedown here. Both wrestlers are going to go out of bounds, 6 seconds left. Score is going to end 8-4. Bellevue East gets the decision there, which bumps the score 39-28. Millard North leading the duel with 1 match to go. 182 pounds for Bellevue East, we have Dalton Hike. And for Millard North, we have Luke Nye. Evans in on a single. I think I said the wrong wrestler. It looks like they have Evans in for Bellevue East. Nye. Gets the 2-point takedown, goes up 2-0. Minute 20 left in the 1st period. Nye's got to be careful here. He's got his leg in, trying to control the hips on top. Evans does a good job of trying to sit out. Working a half hard on this side. He's got to keep his head down, get his hips over. Getting inside wrist control. Needs to get his hips bumped down. Evans doing a good job of trying to get up and scramble a little bit. Evans with a quick switch attempt off the whistle. Nye does a good job, switches to a double. He's got him on his back, getting back points counted. Evans fighting off his back. Nye needs to, oh, he gets the fall call. That brings the team score 45-28. Millard North's gonna win the duel here. Nye with the pin, 23 seconds left in the 1st period. Again, final score, Millard North 45, Bellevue East 28.